Good morning, everyone. Yes, it's early, and still yet I have no shirt on. But that doesn't matter. I do this quite often. Report! Pentagon officials tied to child pornography. Great, wonderful. That's our fucking government for you. And I still have allergies. I'm allergic to everything. July 23rd, several Pentagon officials and defense contractors, including some with high-level security clearance, are under investigation for possessing child pornography. The Boston Globe reported today. Employees of the National Security Agency and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, better known as DARPA, are among the alleged offenders, according to the Globe, and in a number of instances government computers were used to obtain the material. The alleged misconduct on the part of personnel with access to government secrets poses a risk of blackmail, bribery, and threats, especially since these individuals typically have access to military installations, according to a report from the Pentagon's Inspector General's office quoted by the Globe. The investigations have been going on since 2002, and while some individuals have been prosecuted and other cases have been dropped, a number remains open, the newspaper said. In one instance, an NSA contractor with top secret clearance is believed to have fled to Libya after being indicted 2 years ago, according to a summary of the investigation cited by the Globe. The Globe said a spokesman for the Pentagon's Inspector General's office declined to comment on the specific investigations, but said the agency treats such probes very seriously. Read more at the Boston Globe. Let's see, click that link. Oh, we have a video. Investigation. Federal investigators have identified several dozen Pentagon officials and contractors with high-level security clearances who allegedly purchased and downloaded child pornography, including an undisclosed number who used their government computers to obtain illegal materials, according to investigative reports. This is our government. Fuck, man. Our government. They're just people, man. Investigations have included employees of the National Security Agency, National Reconnaissance Office, and the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, which deal with some of the most sensitive work in intelligence and defense. Among other organizations within the Defense Department. The number of offenders is a small percentage. Does that fucking matters? The number of offenders is a small percentage of the thousands of people working for sensitive Pentagon-related agencies. But the fact that offenders include people with access to government secrets puts national security agencies at risk of blackmail, bribery, threats, especially in military installations, according to one report, Defense Criminal Investigator, late in 2009. I'll post the link, but it's easy to find. I just thought this was worth doing a little video on, but video, even though I'm in the South. Continue. Let's see what this video is about. Here we go.
I'm Brian Bender here in the Boston Globe's Washington Bureau, and I'm looking into some investigations conducted by the Defense Department in recent years into government officials, including many with high security clearances, who were accessing child pornography. These individuals came to the attention of DoD primarily because the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency launched something called Operation Flicker back in 2006, which was looking into some of these child pornography sites, particularly overseas, and found that a number of government officials here in the U.S. including at some very secret Defense Department agencies like the National Security Agency, were apparently buying some of these images off the internet and in some cases even using their government computers to do so. According to the investigation reports that we have, at least several dozen government officials were investigated. Some of them were prosecuted. Other cases are still pending, and in some cases, the cases were dropped simply because the government didn't think that they would be able to bring a case.
Gee, why not? Bribery? Were they paid off? They think the public is a threat to national security? Think these silly videos we post on YouTube, these reports that we find, like the one I'm making now, the problem is within the government. The government's corrupt. Doesn't matter if it's a small percentage.
Officials are particularly alarmed by the fact that these are government officials with very high security clearances who could be compromised. They could be blackmailed. They could be bribed. So therefore, these cases were considered top priority, and we're only now learning about them because these investigations were, for the most part, kept secret. Well, obviously, it's disturbing whenever anyone is implicated in any kind of child pornography. But I think what struck me the most was that here you have at least a handful of cases where government officials or contractors working for government agencies have some of the most top security clearances in the nation. They are the keepers of America's secrets, and some of them were using their computers at the office to do that.
Yeah, that's a problem, all right. How much time do I have left? A couple minutes. Continued. See what else they have to say. Specialists in child protection expressed alarm at the revelations, but said it was not that surprising to find even officials in sensitive government positions engaged in such activity. They weren't surprised. Not that surprising. Why is that? It sounds like they treat this as if, what's that called? A standard activity. Were they bored? Do they have nothing else to do? Can't they do this at home? Why use the government computers? Oh, they probably can get better shit that way. Better child pornography. Yeah, that's it. That's what they're up to. Better quality child pornography. Fucking government. That's our government, man. It doesn't matter if it's a small percentage. Jesus Christ. And thanks for watching. And good morning to everyone. 5:31 a.m.